welcome to your weekly uplift message. Let me share the cards with you. Now, we had this a couple of weeks ago, the 7 of Pentacles. Oh dear. And then we have the 4 of Swords. And then we have the 7 of Cups. So we've got 2 sevens there. Now, I wanted to know a little bit more about that. I said, so give me some clarifiers for what's going on there. I have 2. Let me hold them up together. First of all, we have the 5 of Wands or Rods. And then we have the Tower card here. I think that, to be quite honest, that tells us everything we need to know about what's going on. Boy, is it big. I mean, gosh, wow. I'm feeling it too. We're having so much energy and different frequencies and waves and pulses and flares, and call them what you want, hitting our planet at the moment, upgrading the energy, changing our cells, our DNA, our bodies. It's yeah, and it's not always easy. So, and I get the sense from this week there could be a few bumpy moments for some of us. Let's start here. We had this a couple of weeks ago. This is a card of perseverance. Oh gosh. It says, look, this person, I said it last time, planted the seeds, tended, nurtured, trimmed, fed, looked after the plant. It's now growing. The fruit is on the tree, but it's not quite ready to pick. Almost there, but not quite. But the person there, I mean, they're like exhausted. They're like, oh my God, when? And I know a lot of you have been saying that. We keep saying, we're nearly there, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. When is it happening? I mean, the interesting thing is that these energies, the big energies that have been changing, they've been changing since 2012. That's when we really saw it ramp up. This year, 2020, is a pivotal year, culminating on the 21st of December this year with the big great conjunction. So it's almost coming to a head, if you like. And next year is going to be very different. And, we're going to start to really see things change and unfold. So this is, I wouldn't say it's the last year because we've still got some transition to go, but it's, 2012 to 2020, that is the period where it's letting things go, changing, transformation, it's all of that sort of stuff, but it can be a bit tiring, and this is what this is. And do you know what? I tuned in my preparation time, and I said, if there's one thing we need to know for this week, what is it? And they said, I'm sure I had this the other week, you are not alone. So you are being held, you're being guided and protected through this. And you are so close. We're moving from the 3rd dimension into higher dimensions, the 4th and 5th. You can't do it overnight. You can't do it in a couple of months. You can't, we're looking at a whole planet here, the whole of humankind. And not just that, the light beings and other things that are around us are going to extend as well. So it's a big deal. So that's what's happening globally. So they're saying, don't give up. Do not give up. Keep persevering. We're nearly there. You're not alone. Getting so close. And you might see this individually in your life as well. Maybe you've been trying to push for something, some change, it can be something in your home, your house, your lifestyle, your business, your work life, your love life. You're trying to transform something into something that's greater, magnificent, bigger, more wonderful. This is the we hear you. We know it's not always easy, but don't you give up. Do not give up. Well, you know, you can't. It's happening anyway. So the Four of Swords. This is a couple of messages coming through now. First of all, you really need to look after yourself during this time. And God, I know that more than any with my health stuff going on. Sometimes I just can't do anything during the day, and it's not just my health thing. I know I am changing, my energy's changing, my DNA, my cells, I talked about in another of my Becoming One broadcast, the crystalline energy, we're changing. So we need time to integrate, we need time to absorb, to assimilate, to kind of find out, okay, this is new, this is different, how's this going to work? So don't underestimate that. The other thing with the Four of Swords is that there is a lot going on below the surface, below your conscious awareness, in terms of changes, in terms of alterations and transformations. And this is big, big, big stuff. The Seven of Cups, so we've got two sevens. I feel 7 is quite significant for this week. It's, even though I've got, is that 7? No, that's it. I do feel like it's almost like they're giving me 3 sevens. I've got 2 sevens with the card, but they're giving me 3 in front of me. I can see 3 sevens. So that might be relevant for some of you. 7 of Cups may mean some of you are focusing on your dreams, your goals, your desires, and really thinking about, how do I want to create my heaven on earth? Because that's what it's all about now, because we are at the moment creating our new existence, our new world, our new plane that we're going to play around with. We're doing that now. So all of your thoughts, all of your thinking, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, it is forming our new world. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing and incredible. Some of you have said, not many, but some of you have said, with all this thing that's going on in the world, the COVID, it's the Agenda 21, it's the Agenda 30. I want to reassure you, if any of you are aware of that and you're worried that the dark is overtaking, it's not. It might seem that way if you look at certain things, but they have told me in so many downloads, so many of my meditation, I'm getting quite emotional now, the light is in charge now. The light is in charge. But don't forget, these last bits of the low energies, the dense energies have to come up for transmutation. So it's a little bit scary sometimes. But the Seven of Cups, yes, can mean about focusing on your dreams, your goals, your heaven on earth. But also, it's the illusion. And I mentioned this in one of my Becoming One broadcasts. The illusions are starting to shatter now. The veil, whatever you want to, people call it different things. It doesn't really matter. But basically, we've been playing this game in this third dimension. And now, just before you go on to the next dimension, your next game, our next game, it's almost like the curtains come down. The scenery comes down. You get to see behind the makeup, the costumes, the scenery, the curtains, the whatever you want to call it. And sometimes that can be a bit scary. So look out for that, because definitely for the rest of the year and definitely through next year, you will start to see what was behind some of the curtains in this game that we've been playing on Earth. So the illusion is cracking, the illusion of that we're separate, the illusion that we are divided, the illusion that, hate prevails. It doesn't. It really doesn't. The mainstream media may want you to believe that. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. The light is in charge now. So remember that. And then we have the two clarifiers. Yeah, let's just do them one at a time. So first of all, the Five of Rods or Wands. Can you see there? They are in battle. And that's what it can feel like while the remaining things come up to the surface. Yeah, battling inside. It's like, you know, you've got to quickly let go of everything. Just keep remembering who you truly are. That's the easiest way to get through this period. Keep coming back to who are you? You are a light being. You are a magnificent light being having a human experience that's just moving from the third dimension to the fourth and the fifth. So that's what you really are. And everything else, like all of the judgments, all of the ego, all of the separation, all of, you know, all of that sort of stuff, the fear, the jealousy, the guilt, that's the old game we were playing, and we're letting that go. But sometimes, you know, it doesn't want to let go, or we're so used to it. We've been playing it for lifetimes that it's habitual. So it does feel like a bit of a tussle. It looks like there's a bit of a fight going on. Remember, the light is in control. They keep saying it to me, so I've got to keep sharing it with you. This is what's happening, folks. The Tower. Major transformation, individually in your life, in your world, also collectively as a planet, as a one, as humankind. We have to crack and bring down the old. We have to dismantle it. That's happening now. It's been happening for a while. You're getting to see it. You're getting to see the raw edge of it now. And you'll start to see when it crumbles to the ground what it was really made of. And can you see right at the top there, that light pushing? It's almost like it cannot be contained any longer. I've just got to get out. I've got to get free. I've got to free myself. This is what's happening now. We are bursting out. You know, our light is so desperate to shine. And we are, in the process, we are freeing ourselves from the restraints, from the rigid rules, the oppression, the suppression. That's what's happening now. We're rising up. We're bursting out. This is you. This is us. The light is starting to just push out. And can you see that crown on the top? That is, they're just telling me, they're giving me different words. It's interesting. This is our promise to you. You will be successful. You will be victorious in this. So if any of you are doubting, they said, don't. The light is in charge and your ascension is guaranteed. And just a final thing, the situation will improve. It's going to start improving, and there's still going to be some bumpy moments, but definitely towards the end of the year, and then definitely in all through next year, yeah, incredible things are going to start to unfold. You might still need to change. We might still need to change what we're doing, how we're doing it, the world, us, but yeah, the light is in control, okay, and you will be victorious. All right, I hope it's a great week, and thank you so much for watching.